Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark, and we are going to continue tearing apart the 2016 YZ250FX. But first, we got to clear out the garage. We have my wife's car to get out, and we got to clean up a couple of leftovers from a project that I had to finish a couple of days ago. So let's get to it. We're set up here, not like it took a whole lot of time, but we just kind of moved it out from the wall a little bit, give us a little bit more space. So the next step here is going to be basically cleaning up all the plastics. I like to do that first because it's really not that difficult. One thing I did want to show you is with these FXs and with the newer style Yamahas, there's a mud that gets inside these intakes, and you have to be very careful, keep them cleaned out. We're going to be cleaning those very well and of course getting rid of all the dirt from underneath. They do make foam inserts to keep the mud and dirt out. We may end up trying those a little later this year. Got all the plastics clean. Of course, I had to make room for them on the shelf. And that is, for the most part, the bulk of the plastics. So now we are going to start getting into the really intricate stuff. I want to clean the top of the motor a little bit better than I did the other day, and need to start getting into these electrical pieces. Lots of dirt and mud. Hey guys, I wanted to show you something that I found when I was cleaning. There was a rock jammed between the positive terminal and the case. It was a tiny little rock. I don't know how it got in there, but it was right in there. I had to pick it out with a screwdriver. This is why I clean my bike. Finding places where dirt and debris have gotten into, and you wonder how. All right, we're gonna put the charging cable back on because I like to keep my batteries charged during the winter. Don't know how long this is gonna be out of the bike, but we're gonna make sure that these get put back on. But before we do, we're gonna put some dielectric tune-up grease on it to keep the terminals from corroding. I was going to leave the gas tank on, but right now it's starting to get in my way and starting to bug me. So I am going to take the gas tank off. When you buy the bike, they give you these two parts right here, and they say that you're supposed to, when you unplug from the gas tank, you're supposed to plug these in to what is left. So we are going to take the gas tank off. And first of all, we're going to figure out how we're going to do that. And then we're going to use these plugs. I've never used them before, so we will see how this is going to work. Not quite sure how this works, but there is some sort of rocker here. And I think that it comes off that way. I don't think it lifts up. I think it pulls down, pushes in, releases that. All right, this is the part that bothers me the most. I hate using metal and plastic combined, but my fingers are not small enough. There we go. All right. That's what we're looking at there. Well, it looks pretty clean. And now the tricky part. How does this work? I'm not sure. Well, when all else fails, read the directions. Okay guys, after reading the directions, it is a little tricky, but I think I figured it out. There is a retaining clip here that has to come off. And again, metal on plastic on metal just doesn't set well with me. There it is. So there's the retaining clip that comes off, and of course it's dirty. If I can get it off. So as you can see, it was locked in a bit there, and that's why we couldn't get it out. All right, so we set that aside. And then we have to somehow pinch these little things in a way that that this thing comes off. Now that thing slides up. See how that? So basically now that without that retaining clip, it will slide up. That clip will slide. That was one thing I was missing. That clip was kind of holding it. I'm not quite sure which one to use first. So we'll just keep them both quite handy and accessible in a moment. making sure that they are still clean, because obviously this is supposed to keep everything nice and clean when we take this out. Okay, well, I'm pressing, but not hard enough. Different angle maybe. I need little baby fingers. Whoop, there we go. I think it just moved. All right, we got our two pieces ready here just in case for hopefully not a shower of fuel. Yes, showers of fuel. No. All right, so that goes in there. We definitely read that. Okay, so there you have it. And this goes on there. Okay, well, we didn't spill that much gas. And the tank should. There we go. All right, so that's plugged. And that should keep the dirt out. Now we can get to everything we need to. Well, I've got a lot done, but it doesn't look like it. Basically just washing dirt off the bike. I got the plastics all cleaned. I've got the top of the engine cleaned as much as it's going to be. Did get the gas tank off, which was a milestone. I was always wondering how that was going to come off and how that was going to play out. But we figured it out. So we didn't get into the air cleaner. We didn't really get into a whole lot. It was more or less just a lot of cleaning and a lot of banging knuckles in small parts. So anyway, this is all I got done today. It was just a few hours, but at least we learned a little bit. So when we get time, we will get back into it. And of course, I've got to clean up my mess again because my wife said dinner's going to be in about a half an hour. So we're going to need to clean this mess up. And do you think I might be able to get my sons involved again to clean up? They never want to help, but I can always at least get them to help me clean up. So, all right. Well, if you guys like this video, please click the like and subscribe button. And you know the drill. If you want to see another video, check back later or click the bell. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll give you some good information in the near future. I'm going to put my garage back to the way it was because Monday is tomorrow and I have to go back to work, so who knows when I'm going to get back to this. So anyway, this is the love that I have, and I try and get to it as much as I possibly can. All right, guys. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.